Habits are that thing that we do automatically and actually run our entire lives. Thank you for those of you who rang. Thank you for those I had to ring back, but thank you for trusting me enough to make the phone call. And for those of you who didn't, I sincerely hope you actually gave Ask, Listen, Ask, Listen, Ask a go, because I guarantee it will work. I mentioned habits in the last video. Habits are that thing that we do automatically and actually run our entire lives. We might come home at the end of the day and we might utter the same conversation to the person at home every night. Hi, how are you? How's your day been? I mean, how boring is that? I don't know how old you are looking at this, but if you're 15 or if you're 50, we've got to get out of the habit thing. The habit thing is judgment as well. And so I see someone coming down the hallway in front of me. If I like them, I smile. If I don't like them, or if I don't think they're doing the right job, I don't smile. All those things happen habitually, and the person receives it and they work out how they fit into my business, into my thinking, into my social strata, according to my facial movements, habits. In the book I write maybe 5 or maybe 10 times, if you go to have coffee with somebody and you don't leave that coffee feeling happier and better than when you started the coffee, don't go and have coffee with that person again, because that person is pulling you down, or you're letting that person pull you down. Habits and patterns form our life. They tell us what to wear. We don't stand in front of the cupboard and go through 200 different choices. Our hands go out and suddenly we're dressed. So much of our life is habits. How we think about and how we treat people is habits. So let's work out what works and what doesn't work, and who we need to adjust our habits with, what patterns we need to change. You may have picked up on my comment about the coffee. It might be your mum or your dad, it might be your son or your brother or sister, it might be your best current friend who is just a habit current friend. If it's not working for you and you're not getting more out of it and leaving feeling encouraged and respected, then either stop seeing them, or something else I write about in the book a fair bit is change the sentence you give when you walk into that coffee break. I pretty much guarantee you change your sentence to the person waiting for you and they will change their sentence. And provided you change your next sentence, the pattern is going to be crumbling, and you could well find a very satisfactory coffee break, because now you're actually dealing with a new person. You're not just sitting there. I said to my wife some years ago, at great cost to my personal safety, when we go out and meet that group of friends, we could just slide the cassette recorder into the middle of the table, because it's the same conversation every time. And I meet all these wonderful people I like to spend some time with, but we haven't got time because we're going to go out and meet these habit people. Not bad people, just we got to a stage where we were comfortably comfortable, and how boring. There's so much of life. And as a leader, you are responsible for empowering your people. And so if we change our habits and the way we work with people, we will start to give them life. Through the respect of encouragement, we will start to see them develop into the best they can be. And that's because you are now becoming the best you can be. Leadership develops through leadership thinking. Habits have a place, but let's make sure we keep inspecting them and auditing them and changing them to be the best they can be. See you next Sunday.